Hello, everybody. Up in Bodie Tree Social, your social coaching hub. Today, I want to talk about the idea of success barriers. And I'm sure if you've been into self help, self actualization, and all these different modalities of learning, you've heard of this idea of success barriers and self sabotage. And I think everyone at different points in their lives deals with success barriers, deals with self sabotage. Whether they're conscious of it or not is another question. But what I wanted to discuss is this idea that I have experienced personally, and perhaps you can relate to, that, not only I'm speaking from a man's perspective, and not only us as men do we have success barriers and struggle with self sabotage and success barriers, but women do too. And I think from my own personal experience, I've had times where, I've been really trying to connect with women or a woman that I really like, that I'm really into. And she seems to feel the same way. But when it comes down to us actually connecting in person, she'll bail every time. It's like she's unable to actually commit to meeting up or to spending time with me. And I can see the things within me that cause that to be reflected back to me. I can see different pains and traumas, things from childhood, different walls I've built and whatnot. But at the same time, I can recognize the success barriers in the woman or in the women that I'm trying to connect with. I've spent time with them, had a great time. It seemed very mutual that we were both into each other, but for whatever reason, just can't commit to meeting up again. And I really personalized this a lot in the past. And I would question my value, and I'd be like, "Oh, do I need to refine my character, my personality? Do I need to improve my game? All these different things. Do I need to essentially change something about myself in order for this person to want to be with me? Do I need to be more successful, make more money, more resourceful, have more connections?" The list goes on and on. But at the end of the day, if someone really likes you for you, not to negate the importance of self-improvement, of taking action steps to shift your character, to improve yourself, very, very important. Of course, doing the inner work, huge. But at the same time, if someone doesn't like you for you, if someone doesn't love you for you, then that's not someone you want to be with. If someone wants the things that you can do for them, or your status or things like that, yes, it's very powerful. When it comes to attracting women, if you are high status, you have high value, you have social proof, you're pre-selected, very powerful. This is an unconscious response that women will be more attracted to you because of this. Very true, but at the end of the day, if someone who you're looking to really connect with and spend time with, if they are not invested enough in you and like you enough to commit to doing that, it's not the person for you. And very likely, if you guys had a great connection, they probably have success barriers. They probably self-sabotage. There's plenty of women who will have the opportunity to be with amazing quality men, yet they choose the asshole. They choose the douchebag. Why? Because of success barriers, because of past traumas, negative beliefs. They believe, "Oh, I don't deserve a guy of that quality, of that caliber. I don't deserve a guy who really loves me. Therefore, I'm gonna just have sex with the asshole, the douchebag, the guy who acts like he might care, but then ultimately doesn't and treats me like shit and doesn't really love me." Because that is their definition of love, unfortunately. based on their conditioning, their subconscious programming, basically. And that's where it comes down to success barriers and self-sabotage. So a lot of time, you could be really great for someone, you know, and actually really improve their life, yet they'll sabotage it because of these success barriers, and it's unfortunate and it sucks. It's painful. It's painful when you feel like you have a beautiful connection with someone and they're unable to to commit to connecting with you further. It's really hard. I think it's one of the most painful things in life. But at the same time, we can learn a lot from it, and at the same time, we don't have to completely personalize it because it's not totally personal. And it's very likely that they're simply self-sabotaging. They have success barriers. They have walls. We all have these things. They could be afraid of love, afraid of intimacy, afraid of commitment. The list goes on and on. But what it comes down to, success barriers. So developing awareness of your own success barriers and then recognizing in others, like, does this person not like me, or they're actually just self-sabotaging right now? Do they just have walls? So that distinction is very likely, a lot of the time, it's just walls that they've built to protect themselves because they've been hurt in the past. So I think it really helps when we can be authentic with these things, but not everyone is able, or at that stage, at that point in their life where they are able to be completely authentic and real in their communication. So you can't force anyone to do that. You can be authentic and real, but you can't force someone else to do it. So that's my message for today, guys. Hope you got some value from that. I will be doing a lot more on YouTube. I don't know exactly what channel I'm going to be focusing on. I have different plans for different channels and different ideas and stuff, but I do want to continue the social coaching stuff. I like it a lot. Self-expression, connection, socializing, attraction, all of that. So much love, everybody. Catch you next time. Peace.